High school sweethearts, it started out cute, but behind closed doors, it turned into abuse. If I knew then what I know now, I guarantee I'd turn back around. But that's not how it works. I was in too deep. I felt myself sinking with bricks around my feet. My smiles faded and my spirit was broken. This wasn't the same man I loved back then. But I learned a lot in his little circle of hell, and I made it out alive to tell my tale. The thing about being a punching bag is they cut you no slack. Pieces of you get knocked off, some you'll never get back. But if you think abuse is strictly physical, take another look. I'd still trade the mental torture for a stiff right hook. That's never what got me. My face will be fine. It was my heart I felt growing colder over time. I guess it's not all bad. Most days are normal, for them at least, so we keep it cordial. We never know when it'll strike, so no day is normal for us. But after a while, you don't notice the eggshells under your feet so much. Some days you find the balls to talk tough, threatening to leave, but nowhere seems far enough. Looking at my best friend saying I'll be fine, with highlighter covering my black eye. Remembering all the promises he never fulfilled, and the dreams turn to nightmares as I almost get killed. Listening for his engine coming down the driveway, and the way his footsteps sounded coming my way. When predicting mood swings before they even happen, and reading body language becomes a talent. Having to say I love you too, through a busted lip they gave you. And he'd be smitten if he knew my jaw clicked every time I sucked someone else's dick. They'll ask how you're feeling, as if you're sick from the flu and not from the abuse they've subjected you to. He'll make you feel like worthless shit, then give you an off-the-wall compliment. You look nice today. Is that a new hat? Then they move on from it just like that, resenting that his word should be thought of as a gift. But you're just thankful for the sudden mood shift. You're the prey and you feel it, but where's there to hide? You know you're stuck with him at the cost of your life. So you get good at being sneaky to preserve the things you value, because when they know you love something, it's the first thing they take from you. He said I never cooked for him, that I'd let him starve, forgetting he's the one who stayed out after dark. Yeah, on top of all that, he belonged to the streets. He's lucky I didn't kill him in his sleep. With someone like him, your options are clear. You either die or you disappear. So I took my chances, got the fuck away, ran off one day without a trace. Sure, there were death threats and I had to lay low, but either way, I would have died in his black hole. I knew he'd come after me. He always did. What he didn't expect was I'd turned on him. I'm not saying the answer to abuse is violence, but if you can't beat 'em, join 'em, and they'll surely be frightened. We aren't victims and we aren't weak. We've just been stripped of our chance to speak. But I'll speak for all of us who's ever been abused, because I've got no fear now. That shit's old news. You'll get here eventually. It all takes time, and it's not the day you leave. There's still so much you hide. It's finding your voice and peace instead of fear. The silence will echo, but things become clear. You deserve better, but your heart's still sore. But remember, you don't miss him. You're not lonely. You're bored. Boredom is good, though, because remember the days when there wasn't a dull moment and your thoughts were a maze? Can't win 'em all, but I say I won that one. Might not seem like it, but there was a worse outcome. His wake-up call would have been my blood on his hands as he buries my body in the fucking sand. Concocting some story as if I drove him crazy. Oh no, baby. If anyone's pleading insanity, it's me. If for whatever reason you don't get out before then and it comes down to you or them, get angry for yourself. Turn on your crazy and just make sure it ain't you, baby.